Hey guys, it's Deborah, and that's Bridget. Yeet. So we are doing the 24-hour readathon. She's not really participating, she just happens to be here and likes books. And is going to read the Communist Manifesto. So it is currently 2 in the morning on December 29th, and that's a thing. We've been cleaning my house / my bedroom because it was a mess and needed a deep clean, to be honest. So now that we're done, we're gonna read for a little while and then gonna go to bed, and we have rehearsal tomorrow for our performance, so not gonna be a lot of reading.
Yeah.
How is that communist book right there?
It's just the introduction, but basically these dudes had a great idea and then it turned to shit. Sorry if I was supposed to say that.
Is that, does it explain communism? Is that what, like, the goal is of the book? Or is
Well,
it
like,
just...
okay, so it's 3 parts. The first part is the historical context and nature of contemporary capitalist society. The second is, like, what the objectives of communism are, and that's about, like, income tax and public ownership of industry and free public education. And then the last section is socialist movements of the time.
Ooh.
And then why Marx and Engels, the OG communists.
OG.
Communist vision is superior to other people's communist visions. It's pretty short. It's only like 100 pages.
Like
yeah.
130.
Yeah.
And you got a baby in your lap.
I know. Look at this big boy. I love him.
A big boy,
He smells
Brucey.
so bad, but I love him.
Yeah. He has a very horrid stench always. You can wash him 3 times a day and he'll still stink. So I'm reading And I Darken by Kirsten White. I don't have the jacket on because that's a lot. I am starting this readathon 117 pages in. Oh my god, he's so good. He's so cute.
Oh, come on, read about communism.
He's just taking her over. But I'm gonna read. She's gonna shower before we go to bed because
I'm dirty.
she feels gross, and we wash towels.
Oh,
He's such a good boy.
Put his little arm on me. Oh.
So that's our plan for the night. I think Sirius is getting jealous. He's just
Hello, big boy.
chilling. So we're gonna get reading. Yeah.
Ooh, this has been translated from German too.
Ooh. Fun times.
Serious? I have 2 puppers.
It is currently 2:30, so we've been reading for, or 2:35, so I've been reading for half an hour, and I'm logging into Twitter on my phone. Oh wait, I already have an account, so that I can update everything on there. Also, if you don't follow me on Twitter, link is in the description, just an FYI. It's, I post and I inform you of the videos that I post. Bridget went to take a shower. Now it's just me and Big Boy and a snack because I got hungry. And little boy is way, you can't see him, way down there. Looking all cute. So I'm just reading, chilling. I read, this is not the page that I was on. I think it was here. I've read like 11 pages. I read really slowly, so I don't know how this is gonna go. My goal is to finish this book and maybe one other. Bridget and I went to the bookstore earlier today. It honestly feels like yesterday now because it's been such a long time. We've done so much in like the last few hours. But they're over on my bookshelf. They chillin'. Woo. They don't have a place, they don't have a home yet because I just got them, and at some point before break is over, probably like Saturday, I'm going to reorganize my bookshelf. Also, just a quick thing, I don't know when this video will go up. It is currently the 29th of December when I'm filming this, but it might be up a month later or something. I don't really know how this is gonna work. I really like this book, And I Darken by Kirsten White, if you don't remember. It's based during the Ottoman Empire in 1447 is the majority of it takes place. 1447, 1448, that's when they are currently. I believe it is the story is told by Vlad the Impaler's daughter, or it is a gender flipped version of it. I'm not entirely sure yet. I'm like a fifth of the way through. Here, let's check up on that Goodreads. Okay, so according to Goodreads, I am 27% of the way through the book, assuming that it is a hardback edition. We have transitioned into nighttime attire because it is 3 in the morning. But we don't need sleep. We'll be fine. We also have a giant box of popcorn that I got last week. It's delicious. Yeah, there we go. It's wonderful. And going to be how we stay up all night. And Bruce has not moved. So, we're doing good. How do you feel?
I mean, I should be tired, but I'm not.
Yeah, pretty much. I was up until 6 a.m. yesterday this morning for no reason, so. What's the 3 a.m.? Like, what's this?
No.
This is nothing. I'm a trained professional. Yeah. So, we're just chilling. It's currently 4 in the morning. We didn't get any more reading done. We were messing around with Snapchat. Instead, we had a great time. So, we're gonna check in for the night. We'll be up in 4 hours because we have to get ready to go to, wrong way, to go to rehearsal. So, see you at 8 a.m. She's filing into her cocoon now. Alright guys, so I'm back from rehearsal today. We painted set and I got it all over my face and all over my hands. So that's a thing. It's currently 5, or almost 5, which means that I get to start reading again. So it's officially been over 12 hours since I checked in. I thought about checking in this morning when we woke up and decided against it because I was about to fall over because I was so tired still. But that's okay. So, moving on, I am going to continue reading And I Darken and hopefully finish that and read another book before midnight comes. So, yes, I might even extend my personal readathon 2 hours because I did get started so late. We'll see how that happens, but yeah. Alright, I will check in later, I guess. Okay, so it is currently 6:48, almost 7 o'clock, so I've got 5 hours of reading left. I took a nap because I was very tired, and the book that I'm reading is very unsuspenseful at the moment. I think I'm going to start reading something else because this book is very slow moving, and I know that if I keep reading it, I'm not going to be able to finish a single one by the end of the night, and I would like to accomplish reading at least one book by the end, so I think I'm going to switch and read a different book, probably something fairly short, so that I can make sure to finish it tonight. Let's go see what I might want to read. But yesterday, when I went to Maximilian, I got 4 books, so I'm gonna go over that and see if I might want to read anything that we got. So the first book I snagged was Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. That was a thing. I've heard a lot of things about this book specifically, and I really wanted to get around to reading it, so I thought well, and so I bought it. That's just the honest truth. I bought it. So I have this one. This book has 355 pages in it. So I could totally read this all in the next few hours. That could be a thing. I could probably finish it tonight. It doesn't look too terribly long. I also bought Tell Me Three Things because it was in hardback for $7. So, and my best friend has told me a lot about this book, and she doesn't read a lot, and she really liked this one, so I bought it, especially because it was on sale at the moment. And then the Dreams of Gods and Monsters finally went on the bargain section for $4. I own the first two of the series, and I wanted to own all three of them before I started reading it. I'm definitely not going to try and read this series for the readathon because these books are so big, but now I feel like I can start the series because I own all of them, so I won't be like left on a cliffhanger and start crying or something. So I got this one, and lastly I got Flawed by Cecilia Arhan for $6. I saw somebody talk about this in a video recently, and I was intrigued by the way they told the story of it, so I picked it up because it seemed interesting. I've seen it at Books A Million, like every time I go in there, and I've always debated grabbing it because I've seen it in a video before somewhere, and then I heard the description and grabbed it because there was also a buy two get one free within the bargain section. I think because Books A Million was trying to clear out old books before the new year started. But I'm excited to read all of these books and start the Dream of God and Monsters, or like, what is it called? Smoke and Bone trilogy, I think is what it's called. I don't really know. But yeah, I think I'm gonna put a halt to reading And I Darken because it's a really long book, and it's like the storyline is really well written, but there's not a lot going on yet. Like the meat of the situation has just started, and it's like 130 pages in. I read 15 pages before I decided to take a nap. Like it's a good story and it's written really well, but it's one that you have to devote a lot of mental time to because there's a lot of plot and building, and you have to figure out all of the little pinpoint details and stuff. And there's a large family tree, which makes it difficult also. But yeah, so I'm going to take a break from reading And I Darken, and I think I'm going to start Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. So some of the other people that participated in the readathon have been updating in our host group chat type thing, and most people had a pretty successful day. Megan said she read 5 books, which is a lot in one day. I don't know how you can do that. Shakira probably read 3 books, and it looks like we've really read 4. And Kayla did not have a great start because she's been busy, but like me, she still has a few more hours because she lives in the United States. So I've been reading Aristotle and Dante for like 20 minutes maybe, and I'm going through this really quickly. Actually, it's really fast paced already, and I'm so far enjoying it a lot. It just got right to the point. Like, it was just automatic, right to the point. Just go for it automatically. So, yep. I'll probably update you at about 8 because I have a reading sprint. That is when one of the next reading sprint happens. There was one at 2 a.m. last night, which is when I started reading, but I forgot to mention it. So, yeah, the last sprint that I can participate in is at 8 p.m. We are right there with Kayla. and anyone else in the United States, if anybody else decided to participate. I didn't get a lot of reading done last night, but tonight, hopefully I can finish Aristotle and Dante and maybe read another book. Like, I was thinking about reading We Were Liars because that one is fairly short. So that might happen. Or maybe I'll read Tell Me Three Things because I know a lot of those pages are texts and emails back and forth, which normally read pretty smoothly and pretty quickly. So maybe I can finish 2 books tonight, and I would be happy with that. Reading 2 books in a day is a lot. So yeah, I will update you at 8 o'clock when the next sprint starts. So I'm going to try and read as much as I can that hour and just zoom through the book. Alright, so it is 9 o'clock. I'm charging my phone because it's almost dead. I've read 80 pages of Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe, and it is really good. I'm really enjoying it. It's really fast-paced and easy to read and like just flows really nicely. I've read that much in like an hour and a half or 2 hours, and I took a 20 probably minute break, 20 or 30 for dinner because I like food and I like to eat. So I took a little break. I've read a lot so far in the last hour and a half and I'm happy. So hopefully, oh, you can't see that. Okay. Hopefully I can finish this book by the end of the night and maybe start working on another one. Anti-Darken is really good, but I'm not in the mood for something that's like heavy, if that makes sense, like not at the very moment, especially because it's easier to read things super quickly when they're not as heavy or as deep, like world building wise and stuff. So I'm gonna finish this tonight. It's gonna happen. Even if it doesn't happen before midnight, I'm gonna finish it tonight because at this point I'm committed. I've committed myself 100%. So, but I'm almost 100 pages in, and there's a total of 359, I think is what Goodreads said. It's really good. Yeah. Sirius is chilling with me. Well, he was. Now he's moving. He originally stole my spot, and then he moved. So now I'm just sitting in the middle of my bed. Yep. I will update you in like an hour probably, or when something significant happens in the story that's like really important, I guess. I don't know. Hola, my dudes. It is 10 o'clock. You can't see the phone. Bam, 10 o'clock. I'm about to update my Goodreads. I'm on page 140. I updated it a little bit ago, and I had read 27%. I have 2 hours left in the readathon. Serious. That is a book. You don't eat the books. Now I am 38% done, so there's a possibility I could finish the 52%, right? Yeah, no. 62%. He totally just fell. In the next 2 hours, I really hope that can be a thing. I really like this book. It's really fun. Then there was a part where, like, they were just chilling, right? They were just chilling, and then I guess the main point of the book happens, and I just texted my friend freaking out because my friend Gracie read this book before 8th grade, and she recommended it to me way back then, and I've seen a lot of it since then, and then I found it on sale, and I've been wanting to read it ever since I read Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda. But it's so good. I'm really enjoying it. I'm gonna get back to reading. Alright, so guys, it is 11:02, which means I have an hour left. And I actually didn't read anything within the last hour, because I sent streaks on Snapchat and I got into an argument with a friend of mine, and it lasted for a while. So yeah, now I'm going to get back to reading. I'm probably going to film even after midnight because I'll probably finish this book after then. I'm almost halfway done, but I'll probably finish it around 1 instead of midnight based on how quickly I'm going through it, which I still think is a pretty successful thing because that means I'll have read a book in like 4 hours, and it will be the second book that I've ever read in one day. So, I mean, that's cool. I appreciate that a lot. And because I did get a late start, I could still technically count it as like a 24-hour readathon, even though I did go over what we originally set the time to. We'll see how I feel about that in an hour, or how far I can get done in the next hour. So I am going to go and read as much as I can of Aristotle and Dante before midnight. And let's hope I don't cry, because then this whole filming thing isn't going to be pretty. Yo, it's 11:30. See, look at the very top. Yeah, I'm about to update my progress on Goodreads. I have read 40 pages in 30 minutes, which is a lot of pages for me, like 43 pages. That's a frick ton for me. I'm going to update and see where I am percentage-wise on Goodreads and see how much. Okay, so I'm exactly 50% of the way through, which means that I have to read 50% of the book before midnight, which probably won't happen. I would have finished the book if I didn't take an hour off, but, you know. Anyway, so I'll probably finish the book by 1, which means that it technically overextends from the 24-hour readathon, but since mine started at 2 in the morning instead because wonky things happened, I might count it. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm really excited to see how much I've read total in 24 hours. So I'm going to get back to reading Aria and Dante. And yeah, I will probably update you guys when we're done. Alright, so it is 12:01. The readathon is officially over for, I believe, everyone who participated. I got to page, hold on, these chapters were really short and everything. 217. So I read 217 pages plus like 40 in Anti-Darken, so 247 pages, which isn't bad, especially because I had rehearsal and everything. So I'm going to update my Goodreads status and see. Our version of the readathon is over, but I'm going to continue reading and probably update a little bit. I've read 60% of Aristotle and Dante, Discover the Secrets of the Universe, and I tabbed one line because it is important. I think anyway. It's kind of like the main focal point of the book, so I will probably be back when I finish, like in an hour, maybe? I don't know, we'll see. It took me, I guess, an hour to read 10% of the book, or, I don't know. I'll be up for like another hour or so. Hope probably finishing this book. That's the wrong way. I'm really enjoying it. It's nice, it's really good, and it's great. I'm intrigued and hoping that there is a good ending and it ends how I'm kind of hoping it's going to. Yeah. So, alright. I guess I'll update you guys when I finish the book or in another hour or so. Technically, I will have read for 24 hours at 2, so I might count it as completing a book, you know, in that time. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, talk to you soon. Alright guys, I officially did it. I finished Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe at 2:20 in the morning. It was so good. It was so freaking good. It got 5 out of 5 stars from me. I cried like 5 separate times. I was expecting the ending to make me cry, and I think that's why it didn't. But I was so close. I was so close. They were like right there. But I already cried like multiple times, so they didn't come. I hope you enjoyed this vlog style video. If you did, give it a like and subscribe to my channel and ding the bell to get notified every time I upload. I will see you guys in the future. Goodbye.